So this is the iPhone SE. Let's see how the vibrant visuals work on it. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another awesome Minecraft video for you guys today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be testing out the Minecraft vibrant visual setting here on the iPhone SE 3rd generation, the 2022 model. So, right before we get started, and right before we see how well this runs on this thing, if you guys could do me a favor and help me hit a like goal, that would be absolutely amazing. If we can, maybe let's try to go for 3 likes for today's video. That would be awesome. Go down there and slap that like button down below, and let's get started. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have vibrant visuals set up. And I literally just put it on favorites visuals, and these are the default options it kind of has on. It's kind of interesting how it put clouds on low, but we'll see why. So if you guys don't know what the iPhone SE is, it's literally, okay. So it's using the old iPhone bodies. It literally still has a home button, and it uses a more updated chip. This one has the A15 Bionic, I believe, and yeah, it should be equivalent to an iPhone 13, so we'll see how well this runs. I'm just turning on some settings and all that may or may not help us. Cheats, always stay, keep inventory even though we're in creative, and you know what? Let's create this realms and see what is up. So I will say, it is really weird to be playing on a small screen like this again, but hey, you know, we gotta get used to it. This is the loading time. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous video, but I got this iPhone SE brand new pretty recently. I don't know what it is because these phones just aren't being made anymore or being sold anymore, and they got completely replaced by, I believe, the iPhone 16e. That you know, they have these on clearance in some stores, especially if they're like from prepaid carriers. I literally got this from a Walmart for like $35, so it was honestly a steal. But anyways, here we are. Vibrant visuals are on, and I'm not gonna lie, the phone is running much better than I anticipated that it would. Whoa, okay. We're gonna fly around a bit to see if we notice any like stutters or anything like that. But currently with the favorites visual setting, honestly, we're running pretty well. Look at that. The sunlight, you know, hitting the water. Let's go to water. It always looks good down here. And okay, a little bit of a stutter there. But okay, alright, you can see the sunlight, you know, shining through the water and all that, but it looks good, it plays pretty good, and these are the settings that I guess, you know, it can handle more or less without, you know, lagging too much with favorites performance. I turn on the setting where we can actually mess with the settings, while we're in the world, so let's go back here. I'm gonna do favors, performance, and see if anything changes. For this, it seems like everything gets turned to medium that was on high, and bloom goes all the way to 0. That's really interesting with clouds being on low. So alright, I still don't know the difference between the upscaling modes. For some reason this one's bilinear. I saw TAAU used on like another one of my devices, so if someone knows the difference, let me know. But okay, this one is favors performance, and I'm not gonna lie, whoa, I don't know if the recording will capture this correctly, but it does feel like a million times smoother. Like, it's not like it was lagging before, but I definitely do feel like I've unlocked more frames per second, which is pretty insane. Looks like the world is still generating quite nicely while in performance, so that's really good. And alright, everything seems to be loading pretty well. Okay. Now we're going to try using custom settings, and in custom settings, I'm actually going to be maxing everything out. So let's do that real quickly. So still vibrant visuals, custom, and for this, we're going to max every single thing here out. Ultra, bloom at 100, and okay, if it would go all the way, that'd be nice. And the resolution, I think, is the one that matters the most, because I think it does something similar to what a Nintendo Switch does, and it changes the resolution of the gameplay depending on, how, to maximize frame rate over resolution. With, resolution being set to native, things should look a lot sharper, and okay. Alright, we can actually see the clouds. It's not like it's lagging badly, but it definitely did not feel as smooth as before. Okay, a little bit of flying around. Alright, I'm not gonna lie though, I noticed still has, oh, okay, there we go, there's the lag. Alright. I think that's because we definitely had to load in all these new chunks that we were flying towards, but, okay, there we are, alright. I guess, you know, if you're flying around at, like, top speed, you're obviously gonna feel, an obvious stutter at some point, but, you know, even moving right now, it's still good, but it's definitely not the smoothest experience, Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try changing the settings to what I feel like I would personally play that hopefully will still, you know, run well. So, oh wait, we didn't do render distance all the way up. Alright, let's do that. Okay, alright. Okay, I mean, you can definitely see a lot further. Okay. Oh yeah, nope. It's not like crazy lag, but yeah, I can definitely feel the game, like, struggling. Alright. Let's test out an explosion. I feel like that'd be a pretty nice test. So, you. And then, where do TNT blocks stay? Nope. Also, no. You know what? You know where they stay? If you go here and you type in TNT. Yep, that's where they stay. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. Just switching to the TNT. That was some crazy lag, but okay. Flint steel. We're gonna watch you from afar. Okay. Yep. Definitely felt that. Okay, now we're gonna tweak it to settings that I would personally try to use on this device. Let's see if I'm a good judge here. Now, no matter what, I want to keep it at native just because I like the sharpness of it. I feel like here we can pretty much, like, okay, I feel like medium for everything, if not low for shadows, should still look really good. And run, look at that. We're at, like, maxed out render distance 2 for this device. And, okay, let's fly around first before we test anything else out. But yeah, look at that, Just by doing that, things look really sharp. It still looks really, really good. And, yeah, okay. By the way, I don't know if the video itself will look really sharp. I don't really know if the iPhone SE has an actual 1080p screen. So I might actually have to upscale it, but we'll see. Okay, let's test out some flint and steel now. Let's see, while that pig's there. Okay. That did not lag at all. That was literally a very smooth explosion. What if we had some more TNT to work with? So there we go. Break that guy. And let's put one on top and light that one up. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Are we gonna get a good explosion? Look at that, guys. Okay. I mean, the fact that this is, like, running pretty well on, like, a pretty dated phone now, like, I don't know. I still feel like if you have an iPhone 13 today, you're still good, right? Like, the phones probably should still run super well. But okay, let's try going to the Nether to see how, you know, first of all, loading times, as well as how, I guess, frame rate looks like in there. So, there we go. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay, if I could just place that there, that'd be nice already. And then we're going to close you up just like so. And there we go. Turn it on. Okay. And, ooh, a little bit of lag entering the Nether. But, you know, I feel like most devices would lag, including a computer. So, no big deal. Alright, building terrain. Generating world is a little slow. But again, it's our first time entering the Nether in this world, so that could also play a pretty big role into that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is definitely taking much longer than I anticipated, but we are here. Ooh, look at the bloom of the light of the glowstone. Okay, just flying around. Honestly, a pretty smooth experience, huh? Okay. I do like this. This is kind of nice, huh? Alright. Feels very ominous in here. I don't know why. Like, it's like extra ominous today, but okay. And I guess we'll also test out the other, you know, dimension that exists, right? So we're gonna need some frames, as well as some eyes. There we go. Let me just fly around just a bit more. I want to see if we're gonna, you know, experience a stutter. Honestly, it's holding up really well. I'm not gonna lie. For the Nether too. Okay, okay. Alright. So now, for, I guess, the final test here. So there we go. I'm still surprised that, you know, this is a supported device for, you know, vibrant visuals, right? I mean, I know, like, an iPhone 13 isn't, you know, like, the Bionic chips, like, they, I don't know why I tried doing that. The Bionic chips are still, you know, really, really good, but, you know, still. I don't know. Maybe it's because the form factor is that of an iPhone 8 that I still can't, like, really think about it that way, but okay. I really don't know how I feel about vibrant visuals in the end. I don't know if I like it looking like this, but hey, things do work and they do look good, so. Look at the shadows, guys. I just love the shadows. I don't know where that light source is coming from, but I guess there had to be a light source somewhere. Either way, let me know what you guys think. If you guys did enjoy, drop down a like. Subscribe if you guys are new, and let me know what device you are using. And if you know, your vibrant visuals runs well on it. So, yeah. Or if it runs at all. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. And peace. Bye, guys. Also, the Enderman with the glowing eyes. Awesome stuff. Look at that shadow, guys. Ah, lovely.